So we are back for some more tape to tape. It's 0-0, first intermission, game 5 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators. We already tried the playoff simulation using EA Sports' NHL 25, and it was a shit show. The Minnesota Wild, without Joel Eriksson at Kaprizov, somebody else made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, game 7. Makes no sense. But I thought, this new game, tape to tape, why don't we see what this game thinks of the NHL playoffs? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Winnipeg, St. Louis, Dallas, Colorado, Vegas, Minnesota, LA, Edmonton, Toronto, Ottawa, Tampa, Florida, Washington, Montreal, and Carolina and New Jersey. So, using tape-to-tape sim engine, we are going to see who's going to win the Stanley Cup. First up, we got the Winnipeg Jets, the Winnipeg Cats versus the St. Louis Shoes, the Blues. I think they do this in this game. It's just they rhyme it with whatever the team name is. So auto resolve. Ooh, 1-0 for St. Louis. Winnipeg comes back. Oh, this is, first off, why is this tournament mode so much better than EA Sports' NHL 25? I can actually just quickly simulate. It's hilarious. It is hilarious, man. And the Winnipeg Jets are going to win the first round against the St. Louis Blues. Next up, the Dallas, Kings? The Dallas Stars, the Dallas Kings versus the Colorado NL. What the hell is the NL? The Nordiques? I don't even know. Game 1, Dallas. Game 2, Dallas. Game 3, Colorado. Oh no, Dallas, just like in real life. Game 6, it's going to Game 7, just like my prediction. Will it be Natchez or will it be Rantanen? Mikko Rantanen and the Dallas Kings move on. Next up, we got the Vegas Lights, the Vegas Golden Lights. Up against the Minnesota Smiles. Yeah, it's gotta be, man. Oh, this is hilarious. Game 1, the Golden Lights. Game 2, the Smiles. Game 3, oh man, I overlooked them in real life. And in this game, Game 7 again. Vegas, 3-1 down. They get it done. Are they gonna do something similar in real life? The LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers. Let's see this one. The LA Kegs. It's gotta be the LA Kegs versus the Edmonton Oilers, Steamers? The Edmonton Steamers? LA up 1-0. LA up 2-0, just like real life. 3-0. 3-1. 4-1 for the LA Kegs there, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see the little bookmark because that's the team I'm following. The Toronto Conifers versus the Ottawa Elevators. The Senators, the Elevators. Game 1, oh no, the Elevators beating the Conifers. Game 2, no! All right. You know what? In real life, we're going to get reverse swept in this game. A sweep? The one fucking team to get swept in this piece of shit simulation. It's my Toronto Conifers. Holy shit. It's so bad, man. Tampa Bay versus Florida. The Tampa Bay Lightning, the Tampa Bay Ducks versus the Florida Panthers, the Florida Pythons, I guess. All right. Tampa Bay, Florida, Tampa Bay, Florida. Oh, it's Game 7. I wouldn't mind that for the Battle of Florida in real life. Please let it happen, hockey gods. Yes! And the Tampa Bay Ducks get through, ladies and gents. Washington versus Montreal. The Washington Capitals. The Washington Circus? What the hell does that mean? And the Montreal Quebec Nordiques. It's gotta be QN, Les Montreal Quebec Nordiques. Oui. Oh, no. Oh, Esti de Tabern. Oh, merde. The Washington Circus defeat Les Montreal Quebec Nordiques. And last but not least, we have the Carolina Candy Canes. Not the Hurricanes, but the Carolina Candy Canes up against the New Jersey Devils, baby. What do we got? The Candy Canes. The Canes, baby. The Candy Canes. Oh, no, they're down 3-2. Game 7, and the Candy Canes are through. There it is. So in the second round, tape to tape is dictating that the Winnipeg Jets will face off against the Dallas Stars. The Vegas Golden Knights will face off against the LA Kings. Ottawa and Tampa, that one is crazy. And Washington and Carolina, not too bad, right? It's a pretty good bracket. So let's go. Winnipeg up against Dallas. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. It's all tied up at 2. It's 3-2 for Winnipeg. And yes, The Jets will get by Mikko Rantanen and the Dallas Stars to make it to the conference finals. The Vegas Golden Knights up against the LA Kings. This is an interesting series here. If this happened in real life, I wouldn't know what to make of it. But the LA Kings are on fire. You know what? If they can get by the Edmonton Oilers and squash those demons early, maybe they go on a run here, man. They still got Kopitar and Doughty. You know, they got leaders that have been here, done that. Ottawa and Tampa Bay. I don't know if this series is going to happen. Both teams are going to have to do something special in real life, but in the universe here with tape to tape, Game 1, Tampa. Game 2, Ottawa. Game 3, Ottawa. Game 4, Tampa. Game 5, Game 6, it's going to 7. The Elevators or the Ducks. Oh, and it's the Tampa Bay Ducks. I don't even know what the name is supposed to be there. The Birds, the Lightning, the Bolts. Who knows, man? Game 7 goes to Tampa Bay. And then we got the Canes versus the Washington Circus. Ovi. Is Ovi going back to the conference finals? Game 7 again. No, baby. It's the Candy Canes. Oh, God. That Eastern Conference is rough. I don't know if this is going to be the Final Four, man. I'd have to, start commentating Winnipeg games, I guess. Winnipeg and the LA Kings. Let's see what we got. Game 1 goes to the Jets. Game 2 to the LA Kings. Game 3, we're all tied up at 2. Winnipeg with the chance to get to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in team history. I think so. They do it. The Winnipeg Jets. Wow, this game somehow knows that Winnipeg is a top-tier team, man. I wonder if they have roster updates. It's crazy. Tampa Bay and Carolina, the Candy Canes. Let's just get a few. Oh my God. Vasilevsky, Kucherov, Hedman. They want one more go. They want 3 without Steven Stamkos, and they do it. The Candy Canes come to an end. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tape to Tape is suggesting that the final 2 teams this year will be the Winnipeg Jets and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay is going to have to come back and win 3 in a row. That's going to be tough with Florida taking cheap shots on all their players, right? But if it were to happen, what would go down? Winnipeg. Tampa takes Game 1. Game 2. Tampa takes Game 2. No! We're getting playoff Hellebuck. Game 3. They come back. The Jets. Game 4. They tie it up at 2. What a wild series here. Winnipeg's got all the momentum. Game 5. It goes to Tampa Bay. Will the Tampa Bay Lightning win their 3rd in 7 years? 6 years? They do! The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to win the Stanley Cup, says Tape to Tape, ladies and gentlemen. Leaderboards. Let me see here. Yeah, 81. Who is 81 on the Tampa Bay Lightning? Is that Cernak, defenseman? Left wing 86. Damn, Kucherov. Cernak led their team. 91. Stamkos isn't there anymore. And 21. Braden Point. They went with freaking Cernak rather than Hedman. That is wild, man. 27 on the Jets. That's Ruth. So I think that's Nikolai Ehlers. 74 on the Capitals. That is Carlson. 20 on the Hurricanes. That is Sebastian Aho. There's Kyle Connor in there. Anze Kopitar in there for the Kings. 23, 77. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there is Victor Hedman. Hawthorne. Damn Toronto. 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 Damn, man. That ain't right. Holy shit. Morgan Riley had himself 0 points. John Tavares had himself 0 points. Austin Matthews had himself 0 points. TJ fucking Brody on this team still. He had 0 points. And William Nylander had 0 points. The only worst player was Connor McDavid with 5 games played and 0 points. And Evan Boo effing Shard, man. Well, Canadian team screwed it up. Time to blow it up, ladies and gentlemen.